What are the top 10 mistakes buyers make while purchasing a home? These are really important, and I think you want to hear all 10 of them, so stick around to the end so that you don't make any of these mistakes. Buying a home is no longer as easy as it was once. And in 2021, especially, there are many hurdles you need to overcome before you can say you've purchased your home. And many people fall into the trap of making these 10 common mistakes that can cost you in the long run. These apply to 2021 home buyers and the first-time home buyer and the mainline PA home buyer, which I specialize in. And my name is Kimmy Rolph with Berkshire Hathaway, Fox & Roach. And I want to take a deep dive into some of the common mistakes that we see over and over in the buyer market in 2021. From the top, mistake number one, no money down. Mistake number one is not no money down per se, but not enough money down. At a minimum right now, you need 20%. When we are buying on the main line and looking at jumbo home loans in the luxury market, you are going to be competing against a lot of cash offers, and this is especially important because your down payment needs to be substantial. And if you're a first-time buyer, try to get as much help as possible in terms of co-signers or a gift by having relatives or friends to help you with money with the down payment. Mistake number two, all cash, no contingencies. The market is so tight that you might be tempted to present an offer that sellers simply cannot refuse. An offer that seriously weakens your position as long as we are trying to give all the terms to the actual homeowner. So I get it. You want the house, you want to make the best offer, but offering all cash with no contingencies is not always the best decision, even though it can help your offer be chosen. There are some contingencies that can be waived, but you do need to do inspections to make sure there are no huge red flags purchasing a home on the main line. And even if you think what it is, what's the worst that can happen? We can afford to make repairs if something is missed in an inspection. Please think again. Cash cannot be thrown at labor shortages, and we often have labor shortages right now in certain fields, specializing in things such as roofing, plumbing, etc. So however, there are times that sellers do a pre-inspection prior to putting their home on the market. So I have had certain buyers utilize these inspections and move forward without inspections on their own to purchase a home, and I would be happy to discuss with you the pros and cons of this as moving forward. Which brings us straight into mistake number three, insurance that covers no basis. How much do you know about insurance policies? Basic insurance policies do not cover a lot that can go wrong with a home. And chances are a seller who has known they are going to sell will not have the most comprehensive policy possibly. So be sure to start a new policy or take out more of a robust policy, including valuables, flooding if need be, and so much more. So a home warranty is also a really good idea to have as well in case any of your appliances are older or at the end of their life, such as like refrigerators, dishwashers, water heaters, HVACs, just to name a few. So mistake number four, to title too late, also has to do with insurance. If you are buying in cash and you need title insurance, hands down. Otherwise, you could end up paying liens and back taxes on a property that, this happened when it was not yours. So to buy a property free and clear, which is what title insurance is all about, if you are obtaining lending, they require it, but do not forget it if you are a cash buyer. Mistake number five, past prime. Buying is hard to pinpoint. In many markets, homes are overpriced and overvalued because of the inventory shortage now and the lack of homes coming onto the market, at least in 2021. But on the main line, these homes and their values are not tied to many of the national averages. It's one of the most affluent historic areas outside of Philadelphia, and chances are these homes and homeowners hitting hard times or becoming distressed is very unlikely. An investment in the main line with high or low inventory, in fact, the mainline real estate is generally lower in inventory. So, mistake number 6, premium price. Paying top dollar is only to say that when you are buying at the height of the market, you might be paying top price and not getting much house. It's easy to see that paying $1 million for a home on the main line will look a lot different than paying $1 million in another market. It has excellent schools here. We are historic, close to major metropolitan areas, and have some of the most exclusive real estate in the US. And we are right now at a constricted inventory, and houses really are selling as soon as they come on the market, and prices are being driven up, but it's expected to slow at the end of the year, hopefully. Mistake number 7. No future proofing refers to buying on a whim. This is a really frustrating climate for buyers, and I get it. You put in a bunch of bids and only to be outbid, and you get your heart set on the home, and you end up with the one that you say you will be in for a short time. And this is a mistake. You are better to wait, increase your down payment, and wait until something comes on the market you can stay in for at least 5 years or more. Try not to get discouraged right now. It's important as well to find the right realtor who has an inside scoop and knowledge of homes that are not listed on the MLS and are considered a quiet listing. Less people will know about this home, and it is more by word of mouth, and this can help reduce majority of the competition and going into bidding wars. And you can find a seasoned realtor that has those relationships and knowledge of the properties that are not being advertised but are still being represented by a listing agent and brokerage. Mistake number 8. Mortgage mistakes are the most common mistakes buyers make. No credit, low credit, bad credit, and more are unfortunate realities that many first-time home buyers find themselves in. It is very difficult to buy a home on the main line with bad credit. The market is just too competitive right now. So sellers really are looking for those cash offers without contingencies, and we are not talking small change. Buyers are coming up with millions of dollars in cash in many cases, and if you're going to be obtaining lending, have all of your ducks in a row and get pre-approved. Really take the time to speak with your lender and ask those important questions that will better position you to have the strongest offer. Ask your lender what is the best way with your finances that you can write the cleanest, strongest offer to be accepted. It's always a good idea to have your realtor be part of this conversation or to be able to speak to the lender for clarification afterwards as the best way to position your offer moving forward. This is a team effort and everybody needs to be involved, so make sure you get the best results and outcome possible. So, mistake number 9. Fine print is there for a reason, so don't skip over it. There are going to be terms and conditions that sellers do not want you to see. So remember, they are written by lawyers, not marketers, and they are singly there to make things more favorable for the seller. From move-in to move-out, timelines, large deposits up front, and more. So be sure that your realtor always goes over that fine print with you in those contracts. Mistake number 10. Waiting too long is the number one mistake buyers are making on this market right now. So if you see a home you like, you need to move on it immediately. And if you are considering buying and needing financing, you need to get your pre-approval. and paperwork started now. It can actually take a lender 3 to maybe 5 days to get you a pre-approval letter. And by then, that home that you wanted to purchase could be under contract. So please make sure you take the time now to get your pre-approval letter so that you are ready to put an offer in and you have your pre-approval ready to go. Getting ready to submit offers is how you secure a home on the main line. And this is not the easiest time to buy, but the 30-year rates are really low and you could save thousands and have a lower monthly mortgage payment with these great interest rates right now. So these are all of the mistakes, but you know what would not be a mistake? Calling me to help you look for your home. I have grown up on the main line and I know off-market opportunities where homes are a quiet listing and are not advertised. And I can help you get into the best fit for your family. So if you found value from this video, make sure you're subscribed. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me directly on an email below, or why not check some of the incredible properties that we have listed. So check out on our screen below. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day.